What do you want to desire and get out of your life? What do you think will fulfill you the most? What life activities and what of part of your life's work do you think will make you the happiest? What exactly do you desire out of the amount of years that you are going to live on this earth? Because chances are you're probably going to say things like money and financial success, status, all this stuff, having the sort of fame, the car, the watch, the house, all that sort of stuff that you think will make you happy. Other people will look up to you, idolize you, all that sort of stuff. And the fact is, you may think that you are unique in a sense for idolizing these things, desiring this success, this money, this freedom. But the problem is that that's not the case. Everyone, and I mean everyone, really does desire success and money. A lot of the people that I've spoken to, while they may not be in that particular position, deep down, they seem to always desire this, like, really perfect, seemingly perfect life, where they are famous, they have control over their lives, they run their own business, they may not actually make, like, incredible amounts of money, they may not have that sort of level of status, the car, the watch, but the baseline thing that everyone seems to desire, everyone that I've spoken to that seems to desire out of life, is this level of control that they just don't have what they are currently doing. They don't have this level of freedom, this level of control than maybe they currently have in their school, their work, their job, etc. Control and freedom seems to be the main things that these humans seem to desire. And then you have this success, this money, this financial sort of success, the status, the car, the watch. Everyone also seems to desire those things as well. And if we really sort of look and understand this thing here, clearly everyone, and I mean a lot of people, desire this financial freedom and success, as well as the control over their lives. Having control and freedom and financial success doesn't seem to be that unique of a desire whatsoever. While many people on self-improvement, because they dream big, they desire bigger things out of their life, they now go to the gym, they read books, they obtain knowledge, and they think that they're different because of this. Their desires are different. Their desire to be more successful and level up their wealth, etc. They think that makes them a little bit more different than the sort of normal people in a weird sort of way. Trouble is that normal people still desire these things. They may just not understand what it actually takes to get those things. They may not understand the hard work that it takes to actually have that financial freedom. And so they sort of end up living in this sort of weird cycle where they think that it's really easy to get, but it never actually comes, and so it sort of just stays as a dream. It doesn't ever become a reality for the majority of the people that exist on this earth, because realistically, not everyone can live that type of life, because that life then doesn't become special. People want to be special, people want to be unique, so they will then desire and chase another thing. It's very weird, but the questions that I want to ask you, and what I really want you to get out of this video, the time that you've invested into watching this video, is to analyze what you truly want out of life. Will the car, the watch, or the house actually make you happy? Will that level of control actually make you happy? Because I think for the majority of people, it's not the car, the watch, or the house that's going to make them happy. It is going to be the freedom and the control that people seem to inadvertently desire. That is going to make them happy. But they perceive the car, the watch, and the house as that freedom and that control, even though that isn't necessarily the case, because that's not going to immediately give you perfect mental health. You're still going to have to build up yourself and your own soul and your own existence to make that actually worthwhile, because otherwise you're going to be the person that's crying in a Ferrari, which many people think is better than being the sort of broke farmer. But for some people, they'd much prefer being happy and content, but maybe not the most rich person in the world, than being rich as well as sad. That works for some people it doesn't. Having some sort of desire to fulfill your life's purpose is such a good thing, but I do wish that you make that a unique desire. Don't desire, like everyone else, for the car, the house, or the watch, the things that everyone, while you may think that you are unique in your desire for those things, realistically, because of the stuff that people are exposed to on social media, everyone desires that. Everyone desires that. So don't fall into this trap of thinking that you're special because you desire this, because everyone does. Make your desires actually special, actually unique, and make it so that people would actively not want to achieve your desire. Make it so that there are a lot of people out there who, while may respect your desire, would say that that is personally not for them because they are a different human being to you entirely. That's a good way to go about it. If you want to make your desire to put your life's work towards this cause and live like this, live modestly, humbly, that is a perfectly fine desire. Just make it a bit more unique. Don't become like the person that desires the car, the house, and the watch. Because while that is fine, while you can get that and obtain that, that is materialistic and nothing without you fulfilling your own core desire and purpose. If you got those things while potentially having a worse impact on the world than you would if you fulfilled your unique desire, you're gonna be sadder than potentially only having the car if you achieved your good desire that you uniquely always wanted to achieve deep down. Sorry if I'm waffling and not making too much sense, but this is a weird concept to me because I know so many people do truly want to not live the life they're currently living. They want to have this freedom and the control, but they perceive that as like the house, the car, the watch. And while many people don't, many people I've spoken to have actively disagreed with this. They've said that they would want control but would want to live a humble life. A lot of other people have said that they'd like this, they'd like the car, the house, and the watch, even though to make that worthwhile, you have to have fulfilled your unique desire to get those things, because your unique desire isn't the car, the house, and the watch. It's something else entirely that I'm not even going to give you any ideas towards, because that is for you to figure out yourself by simply just doing some relaxation, just not overstimulating yourself, literally spending hours at a time away from screens and technology and input. Reducing the input to your brain is the best way to go about this. Literally just have a walk, go on a walk, do this, do that. Just reduce the input, reduce the content consumption in general, and you will figure out your unique desire along the way. So with that, I hope you enjoyed, and I recommend subscribing because I love this community of young tribal people who are willing to improve themselves so much more than they already have, and good luck.